enough backup. Immediate medical assistance needed.
No further contacts. Area secure.
Copy that. Coming to you.
What's going on, everybody? PHXGaming here. Thank you for stopping by, and today we are going to go over the SMG build that I am currently using within the Division 2 to solo most, if not all, my heroic control points, all the heroic missions. Again, thank you for stopping by and taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for all my subscribers. We hit 1,000 subscribers and we are still going strong. So let's keep at it, guys. Definitely share this video. And if you like what I have, drop a like. If you don't like what I have, drop a dislike. I look forward to hearing what your comments are regarding this build. So let's get started. To start off, we're running the Fireball specialization to use the Striker Ballistic Shield, and we'll go more into that at the end of this video for the skills that I'm using. But to start off, for the primary, we're using Lady Death, 13% SMG damage, 20.5% critical hit chance, 6% damage to armor. With the talent Breathe Free, when moving, gain 4 stacks per second or 8 stacks if sprinting, up to 40 stacks total. Each round fired consumes a stack, amplifying damage by 60%. Kills grant 20% movement speed for 10 seconds. Every kill that you get with this movement speed procced, it does refresh after every kill. So if you're just about to end your 20% movement speed, you're going to get it refreshed if you kill another enemy within that same amount of time. A variation that you could possibly use if you don't have the Lady Death is the CMG SMG. I like that one a lot. You can also put strain on it to maximize your critical hit damage. So definitely keep that in mind. If you don't have Lady Death, I would highly recommend you look for a CMG SMG and use strain as the talent. For the secondary, we've got the classic M1A, 9% rifle damage, 10% critical hit damage, 9% damage to target under cover. With Boomerang as the talent, critical hits have a 50% chance to return the bullet to the magazine. If a bullet is returned to the magazine, the next shot has 40% increased damage. Another variation that you could possibly use is not using the M1A. If you want to change it up a little bit, you could definitely use something like an LMG. I like using Good Times for the perfect fast hands. Critical hits at a stack of 8% reload speed bonus. Max stack is 40. But you use what you want to use. You can use an assault rifle. But I highly recommend either use an M1A. Or if you don't want to use the M1A, definitely use the LMG. For the mask, we've got the Hollow Man, 10% hazard protection, 15% weapon damage, 10% health damage, 8.9% hazard protection, and for the mod, we've got 9.9% critical hit damage. So if you don't have the Hollow Man, because it is a DZ specific piece of gear, you could definitely use your Coyote's mask. The core attribute for this is 15% weapon damage, 4.8% critical hit chance, 10.5% critical hit damage with a mod slot as well for offensive. And then you could definitely take this to the reconfiguration bench and then re-roll the mask to try and get those max rolls on it, this piece of gear. But as long as you're using the Coyote's mask, you're going to have the pack instincts. You and all allies get a bonus based on the distance of the last enemy hit. So 0 to 15 meters, 25% critical hit damage, 15 to 25 meters, 10% critical hit damage, and 10% critical hit chance. And then 25 meters plus is plus 25% critical hit chance. And because you're using the SMG, you're going to be proccing that 25% critical hit damage a lot more than you would at 25 meters plus. For the chest, we're using the lightweight ballistic vest, 2-piece Sokolov Concern, 10% SMG damage, 15% critical hit damage, and then we've got 11.9% weapon damage, 4.9% critical hit chance, 8.3% critical hit damage, which could possibly be rolled to a higher stat, and then for the mod, 11% critical hit damage. The talents, we've got Intimidate, while you have bonus armor, amplifies total weapon damage by 35% to enemies within 10 meters. For the holster, we've got 2-piece Smg Build SRO, 10% critical hit chance, 10% hazard protection, 13.6% weapon damage, 10% hazard protection, and then 11.4% critical hit damage. And this is the reconnaissance holster. For the backpack, we've got the Rally Point Secure Pack, 14.5% weapon damage, 3,759 HP per second armor regen, 6% critical hit chance, 10% critical hit damage for the mod, and then Bloodsucker. Killing an enemy adds and refreshes a stack of plus 10% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Max stack is 10. So the synergy works really well with Intimidate and Bloodsucker, especially during because of the SMG being such a close range weapon. Bloodsucker constantly is proccing every time you kill an enemy. You've got that 35% amplified damage from Intimidate, along with your 60% amplified damage from Lady Death, which is 95% amplified damage, which comes out to almost over 500,000k per round with your SMG. So the synergy between these talents is absolutely insane, and I highly recommend you guys give it a try. For the glove, we've got NBC gloves, 13% weapon damage, 12% critical hit damage, and then 14% weapon handling. And then lastly, for the knee pads, you got the Sundown Knee Guards, 15% critical hit damage, Grupo Sombra SA, 12.2% weapon damage, 13% weapon handling, and then 12% critical hit damage. I like using weapon handling on some of my gear pieces because it has both stability and accuracy, and you're going to want that, especially with an SMG, because of the rate of fire and because of the bloom effect that it does cause with the reticule on the SMG itself. So I do recommend using weapon handling. If you can't get it or you don't want it, change it out with something that's going to help you benefit your build more. So going into the skills, like I said, we're using Fireball because of the Striker Ballistic Shield, because what this does for you is it gives you the damage bonus per enemy, which is 9% damage bonus. And then for the drone, you can use the fixture drone. I like using it because it's a constant healing rate, but you can also run your Reviver Hive if you're not as good during heroic missions or heroic setting. But between the drone, the fixture drone, and the Reviver Hive are my two recommendations in order to make sure that you survive throughout your encounters, especially if you're going solo. So let's go into the stats. I'll show you exactly what stats we have. So for the Lady Death, we've got the 75.9 weapon damage. In PvP, we've got 33.3 for PvP weapon damage, a max critical hit chance of 60%, and then we've got 134.6% critical hit damage. Again, your critical hit damage can maximize if you do use the Coyote's Mask. Because of the close range, you're going to get an added 25%, which is going to go over 150% of critical hit damage, which is going to proc a lot more DPS output for you. So other than that, guys, I have really nothing else regarding this build. This build is so much fun to use. I really love using the Lady Death because I love the movement speed. You're just constantly moving, and it really does help in stressful encounters and stressful situations. I've used this a lot. I've used it a lot for the past 2 weeks. It's just so much fun to use. It definitely, kind of gives you that power feeling, and then also kind of gets you away from using the M1A and the slow pace of how it is. But I mean, again, definitely give this build a try. Let me know your thoughts of how and if you created this build yourself. Again, we've got PTS coming this Friday. Title Update 10 will probably be coming out not next week, but maybe the week after, possibly. And then Title Update 10 is going to have a whole bunch of changes regarding gear, regarding the buff to the players, and that power fantasy that we've all been wanting. So if you get these builds ready and ready to go, and you go in with it with TO10, you're not going to have a single issue or a single problem when you do your encounters in heroic or legendary missions, for that matter. I'm going to be going over the PTS Title Update 10 patch notes here. They should be coming out Friday, I believe it was. And then after that, I'm going to be doing nothing but PTS for the next week, and I'll go over that. I'll be trying out different builds, trying legendary solos, trying out a bunch of different things to bring to the channel and make new content. But other than that, guys, again, thank you for stopping by and taking a look at the video. I really hope this was informational for you. To all my subscribers, we hit that 1,000 mark, so thank you so much for supporting the channel. I always say this, you guys make the channel because you guys are taking the time to watch it, like it, share it, and subscribe to it. For all my newcomers who found this channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit that like button. If you didn't like it, definitely hit that dislike button. You know, all opinions matter on this channel. I love communicating. I love talking with each and every one of you, finding out your thoughts, and I'm always willing to help with whatever questions that you guys may have. So other than that, guys, again, thank you so much. I can't wait for the next video to come out. Can't wait for Title Update 10, and I hope you're excited too. Other than that, I will see you guys around next time. Take care.